Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from the Hangar Billiards and Sports Lounge. We're here at 121 Scurfield Blvd, and we're here for this, I was going to say Sunday April Open. We're here for the King of the Hill winner-take-all 10-ball. This is an opening round matchup between Johnny Baptiste and Jose Herrera. Jose's at the table. He's currently trailing down 7-0 right now in a race to 11. And so he's on the table trying to make his way back into this match now. I tried to get the stream going a little bit earlier, but then it crashed, and hopefully this time it won't crash and everything will be good. Makes the 4, no problem. Might have come up a little bit light on the pace here. Oh, he's going to get a good little bump on that 5. That's going to help. And he's got a little bit of a breakout angle here for the 6-ball also, which is good for him. Oh, and I gotta fix this camera here too. Just little things I gotta do. They hit that 6-ball and he just missed it, so he's gonna be left here with either a safety or an attempt at a combo. But the 10-ball is last in this tournament, so even if he makes the combo, he'll just get spotted. Come up short on the attempt, and he's going to scratch, which is the worst part. But, well, yeah, no, that's still not good. With the ball in hand, Johnny should be able to figure out this finish here. Using some 5 o'clock spin or 2 o'clock spin, he'll come across for the 7-ball. Just sharing the stream here real quick, and I'm going to get going. All right, I'll join you guys here. It looks like Johnny is going to find the finish on this one, and this will make it 8 for him. It's a race to 11. It's alternate breaks too. We're going to review the rules here real quick while we're watching Johnny rack up the table here. So it's winner take all, single elimination, alternate breaks, race to 11. The finals will be a race to 13. 3-foul rule, no golden breaks. The 10-ball will be last, random racking system, cue ball fouls only, and the championship match must be played. It's a winner take all, so that's why the championship match must be played. Then we're going to move into rack number 9 now. Johnny Baptiste, very dominant in this match, but he's playing against an opponent that's never played against him before, and as it happens, he got drawn in against the best player, one of the best players in this tournament. 3-time King of the Hill champion. Smash and break. 7-ball's going to drop. It's got position on the 1. 2 balls available. Three balls at the top, so he's got to be precise here on the shape on the 2-ball. I would like setting up for the 2-ball in the top right corner from here and then just having a follow-up angle for the 3, but we'll see what he decides to do. He's going to move things around a little bit, trying to get above the 2-ball. Looks like he's going to have a shot on it, but he's going to be against the rail, so cue ball control is not going to be available on this shot. Maybe just a little bit with the side spins, but he's not going to be allowed to dig into the ball since it's against the rail, which is what he would like to kind of do here. But you can probably just spin here with just some right spin, top rights. Just won't get as good as you want to be on the 3. Yeah, he was trying to hold shape for the 3, so good break here for Jose. He's going to get a chance to get going in this matchup. Tough to play against an opponent like Johnny Baptiste when he doesn't really give you much opportunity. I'm glad they killed the music, man. I was having a hard time with the music. All right, so a little bit of a tougher shot here on the 3 ball. A bit of a tester, I guess. It's going to miss the 3, looking for a good leave. 5 ball going to come to the rescue. No. Maybe. Give me 1 second here. I'm just doing something. All right, looks like Johnny's reaching out. Might be grabbing his jump cue here, so that tells me that the 5 ball is blocking the 3, but it's not that much of a block, so he's going to try the jump. And give me a second here. We'll switch up right away and find out. Yeah, that's about a half ball hook, maybe a third of a ball hook, so it's not too bad to take a jump here. Problem is that even if you make the jump, you're going to have a little bit of a challenge on that 4 ball because it's sitting past the side pocket. But, you know, if you just make it, I guess that's what we're looking at here, just trying to make it and then figure out from there. He won't be able to bank that 4 ball to the corner because the 8 and 9 are blocking that pocket. And because the jump shot is kind of like a straightforward shot where the cue ball's going to follow through, he's not going to have a lot of options on this 4 ball. Maybe a 2 bank. Actually, the 5 ball will be in the way too for that. Kick shot will be about the best case scenario, trying to kick from the bottom rail back up to the side pocket. But first, he's got to make this 3 ball. I'm going to take a second here to close the blinds behind me too because it's really bright behind and you can't really see much. I'm watching it, so it's on. It's on. It's on. For sure it's on. It's on. I can see it. It's on. On Facebook and YouTube. All right, so I don't know what happened. I have to check my phone here. Did he make it? No, he's going to come up short on it. Now, Jose Herrera is a new player. He just came into town like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, so he's fairly fresh to the city. And he wanted to come out and play in an event, so he decided to sign up for this King of the Hill. It's a good way to kind of get to see the competition, what's around, and see how you fit in. But unfortunately for him, he ended up not picking, but he ended up getting drawn into a match against Johnny Baptiste. And now Johnny didn't really have a chance to come in and warm up, but he doesn't really have to warm up. He's a really good player, a lot of experience. So as long as he gets going in one rack, he can find himself in a match real quick. And so far, he's dominating this match. He's just, not really making too many mistakes, not giving his opponent too many opportunities either. There's a lot of different things going on in his mind too for Jose. First time playing, you're on the TV table the first time. He watches the stream a lot, right? So this is the first time he gets to be a part of the stream, be in the stream. And the fact that he's playing against an opponent that's not missing at all makes it that much more overwhelming for him to be able to compete against. And Johnny's on 9, so he needs 2 more games. And it's alternate breaks. Somebody was saying they're having a hard time finding the stream, but I don't see how. Reese Lewis, how you doing? Says hello, Rod. How you doing today, my brother? I'm doing good. Reese, how are you? Hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. Mark Hartrampt, how you doing? Says hey, Rod. Good to see you. Thank you, sir. Pleasure is mine. Thank you for tuning in. Hector Collazo says hello, Rod. ¿Cómo estás, Hector? Bienvenido. Welcome. Keith Campbell, Doug McFarlane, Ken Fast. Welcome, guys. Reese Lewis says, this guy's a machine. Yeah, no, he's just good, man. He's just really good. And Jose hasn't really had a chance to get going, like you said. He needs just one good rack just to kind of settle the nerves a little bit and then start to get going, right? Robert Page, how you doing? Randall Wasakuna, how you doing, man? Eric Hoffman Jr., what's up, man? It's on, says Mark. Yeah, I know it's on for sure, man. Solomon Kitty, welcome to the stream. Alan Mercury. Sam Jane, Noel, Saskatchewan. Welcome, guys. Mark Ross, Craig Murky, Val Anderson. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Rack number 10, Jose Herrera to break. Smash and break. He's going to make the 8 ball and the 2 ball. Smash and break. Oh, and he made the 3 ball too. 1 ball's chilling over the pocket. A really, really nice break. Now he's got to make it work though. I don't think he can see the 1 ball. It's just the kind of the way it goes when things aren't going good on your day, Bad rolls, rough breaks, and if you make a ball, you're scratching or you're hooked, He's gonna have to find a way to work through it though. There's no other option here. Little Massey shot here on this one. Gonna miss the ball though. That's gonna be a ball in hand. And Johnny will get a chance to get on the hill first. And if this match ends up going a little bit faster than expected, then we're gonna have the kids playing here at the table right next to us. We have Emery Cameron playing against Joey Bolio. And both these kids are very, very promising talents for the future, man. You're gonna see these guys in display. I think they're just early in their match too, so looks like one of them is on 2, the other one might be on 3 or 4. Making the combination here, holds the 4 ball by the pocket. He's got great cue ball control. He just came back from an event out in, I want to say it was Medicine Hat, and he ended up winning it out there. I want to say there were 4x8 tables, but it might have been 4.5x9. But he's an all-around player. This guy, he plays on every size table. He's comfortable with it too. Never seen him play on a snooker table, but I heard that he's got a snooker background also. So wouldn't be surprised if he can handle himself on a snooker table as well. Putting some kill spin on that one to set up for the 10 ball. He's in good control in this matchup. Hasn't really let up at all, man. He's on the hill. On on the hill. Oh, I gotta move that over. It's always something. I swear it's always something. Well, he's on the hill and he's breaking for the match now. Move this over a little bit so it looks a little bit more presentable. Sound like a dry break. No leave on the break either. Sometimes when things are going right, everything works out. And when things are not going good, everything just doesn't work out. And it seems to be a case of both here for both players. Go for a little luck here on the leave. It's not bad. He's left him right in that iffy spot, you know. Can't cut it, can't really bank it. 5 balls blocking the path. Hard to play safety here, but he's got a little bit of room. He can maybe come up between the 1 and the 5 by skimming the 1 ball just slightly, then off the rail and try to get the cue ball on top of that 6. That's about the best case scenario I'm looking at from here. We'll see what he decides to do though. He's going to call it on the side. No guts, no glory, he says. And he's going to make it. Nice shot. 2-9 combos lined up. Bit of a risk to take that one on, but, you know, you hit it on the spot, so can't really hold it against him for going for it. Looks like he's got an edge of the 2 ball, just enough to be able to go off the rail and hit it in. Now, ideally, he'd like to hit this straight if you can, so you can just draw off the cushion and come back up a little bit for that 3 ball, somewhere near where he's at now. But if he can't, if he has to go off the rail first, then he's going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Though he could just maybe power through it, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Take a look at that kick shot again. Perfect angle. Nice little finish. Makes the 2 ball and brings the cue ball around the 8 ball. And he's going to end up with a little bit of a harder shot on this 3 ball. Options for a cut or a bank. Bank is probably a little bit better. That's what he's going to call. Oh, and he nails it. And he's got position for the 4. Not the easiest shot in the world, but the shape for the 5 will be okay once he makes this. Makes the 4 no problem. Should be able to play this through now for the 6, just coming off the cushion. Wants a little bit of angle on the 6 though, right? So there we go. Perfect little angle. And now this table is here for the finish. 8 ball's chilling by the pocket, 7's chilling by the pocket, and the hardest part left in this rack is just getting from the 8 to the 10, which he shouldn't have a hard time getting to. Makes the shot on the 8. Cue ball's coming up perfectly for the 10 ball. That's going to be the finish. And Jose says that's good, man. Johnny Baptiste will be the first one to go through to the quarterfinal round. And we'll move this camera over to the side here and we'll watch the kids play now. I'll find out what the score is between them and I'll update the score for you guys, okay? Give me 1 second. I got to find out what the score is between these guys. These guys are at 5-3 right now, and that's Emery at the table. He's down by 2. We'll put Joey on the left. Playing against Emery Cameron. Both these kids are really, really good shooters, man. So this is going to be a nice little match for you guys. That's Emery at the table right now. So it was 11-1 the final score? It was 11-1? So the final score on that match was 11-1. It wasn't 11-0. So I apologize for that, Jose. I didn't see that the score was set up like that. Just updating the bracket here on Challenge. Yeah, you're fine. All the matches are playing. So if you're following Challenge, I gotta set up the bracket. I'll put it up for you guys on the Hangar page on Winnipeg Pool Scene. I'll put it all on there for you guys. And I gotta pop out the chat here. Okay, we're good on there.
Beth and David at the table in the back on the left. Beth and David on the active table in the back on the left.
All right, so that's 6-3 on that score. Sorry, I'm just trying to get these matches updated, talking to a couple of people here and getting everything set up for the next round. But we are good. The score has been updated. It is 6-3. And you know what? I'm going to remove my thing here. All right, so that way you guys can see the table a little bit better. And Emery's at the table now, trailing by 3. It is a race to 11, so I'll put that up there for you guys as well, so you know what the race is. And I'll be right back. I just got to get a couple more signatures for this big check that I got, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So we're at 6-3, and Joey just played a safety here on Emery. I guess I should be setting up the challenge bracket here, too. You won? What was the score? Against Miles. You're waiting for an opponent. You play the winner of Sean and Darcy, table 9. Darcy Malcolm. Okay, I'll have to get that score. Then you guys will probably play on the TV table, you and Sean. So Sean's played his match. I got to get his score because they're done playing. And we might have, we will have Sean Monkman, Larry Hunter here for the next TV table. All right, so Sean won his 11-3 as well. What makes this tournament hard for a lot of players is it's single elimination, so it makes it that much more intense. All right, so all the all the first round matches are going. 3 of them are done now. Larry Hunter, Sean Monkman, the quarterfinal round. Johnny Baptiste waiting for the winner of this table that's on our TV table right now. That's going to be a good match also. But Larry Hunter and Sean Monkman, that's going to be a killer match. That's the one that you guys are getting next on the TV table. Mike Delgado playing against Billy Thompson. Jeff Edwards versus Earl Cameron. Terry Bolio versus Felix the Cat Beardy. Jeremy Smart versus Derek Quincy. That's the matchups that are going on right now.
Xander and Alex at table 8. Jason and Avery at the active table in the back on the right.
Looks like Joey won that game, so he's on 7-3. Don't forget, my son, to include everyone. Emery was not on 3 fouls. He only did 2. I'm not sure, but they know what's going on, so something must have happened there. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't pay attention to that match while it was happening. Looks like he's made the 1. He's got shape for the 2 ball. Larry's coming up to the main table to get warmed up. He'll be playing against Sean Monkman here right away. In the bracket, yes. Dreams are war, dreams are lies, dreams are dragons fire. Sean, so there's 3 rounds or 3 matches done on the first round. There's still 5 more matches going. So if you guys want to hold off a little bit, or if you guys want to go right now, it's up to you guys. But if you go now, then you'll be waiting a little bit longer in the next round. Because most of these guys are still waiting for their opponents, and none of these matches are close to being done yet. So you guys decide. I just told them the same thing, so you guys, there's 5 matches still going on the first round. So if you guys play now, it's okay, but then you'll have a longer wait on the next round. So you guys can wait now if you want for a little bit. Or doesn't matter to me, whatever you guys want to do. Sure, that works for me, man. That's just the beast under your head. Just trying to set up the bracket for you guys here for the stream. It's going to take me a few minutes, so. Jeff and Earl. Terry and Felix. And I think about you all the time. Jeremy and Derek. I'm trying to do all that right now, yeah. About you all the time. Sean and Darcy. About you all the time. Johnny and Jose, Joey and Emery. Do 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 do. And Joey. Emery. Almost done, guys. Sorry, bear with me. All right, so it should be 8-3 now. I had to fix the camera a little bit. I accidentally moved it. He's going to get right behind the 9. No, he's going to run into the 9 ball. Gracias. All right, so he's 9-3. I'm doing a lot of things right now, so bear with me, guys. I apologize for not being there as much as I want to be. 11-7 was that score. Oh, and you beat Felix, man. It's a big match. $11-7. So Terry's waiting for the winner, Jeremy Smart and Derek Quincy. Those guys are all playing right now. Yeah, we're kind of at sort of at a standstill, but the quarterfinal matchup between Larry and Sean Monkman is just getting started here. Let it be. I'm not sure what's going on with the system today, but it's been acting up on me a little bit. A little bit of body movement on his shot. I think he was playing a safe maybe, but can't quite tell. But there was a little bit of body movement on the shot. Joey makes the 4. I'll take a harder shot on the 5 here. Looks like it goes past the 7. Definitely goes past the 10 as well. He's got both corner pockets. You'll miss the 5 ball though. Trying to get around for the 6 ball is the only reason why he missed it. And that's going to maybe work out to an advantage. I'm not sure. I can't tell from this angle. I feel like he can maybe hit the 5. I don't know if he's got enough to be able to make it. And if he can make it, it's likely a scratch angle. So probably not a good time to make it. If anything, you're looking for a good hit here only and maybe a safety. Eli Bolio, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, and I'm missing some comments here. I got to go back and check out what's going on. He did 3. Oh, so you guys talking about the 3 foul from earlier. I see. How you doing, Brenda Francis Baptiste? Don Gould, welcome to the stream. Shirley Maines, how you doing? Billy J. Sharp says, you're right. Sorry, the rules for 3 fouls state that you must notify your opponent they're on 2 before they shoot. I don't think that happened. That's why the confusion. No, I'm pretty sure he knew because they came to ask me about it, right? So, and I told them, I kind of ran the rules by them. So I'm pretty sure they knew. Don says this cat Joey doesn't know the rules and has cheated Emery out of 2 games already, implementing his own rules as it goes along. I don't think so. Like they're pretty aware of the rules, though they don't play as much 10 ball, these guys, so it's a little different of a game for them. But they've asked me the question, so they've been pretty good, I think. Kelly Houle says those are harsh words when you say he cheated. You have to remember this kid is only 12 years old. Yeah, that's right. Well, he's 13 now. He's just turned 13 this year, but he's a young player too, and he's trying to just, play his best and trying to get along with the rules of a game that he doesn't usually play. Usually he plays 8 ball and 9 ball, but not so much 10 ball. Nice little bump there is going to allow him to get set up for the 8 ball. Chris Harrison, how you doing? April Malcolm, welcome to the stream. Billy says, yeah, I don't think cheated is accurate. Cheating implies on purpose. I don't think anything was done intentionally. Yeah, no, I don't think so. The kid is so good that he obviously doesn't need the edge like that. So, if anything, it might have been a misunderstanding. But honestly, like He's a good competitive player. He doesn't really need that kind of edge. He's on the hill. And I'll bring up the bracket here while all these guys are doing that because I got to update the bracket. And I have it. Yeah. Well, you finished your match? I got the bracket. I'm going to put it up on Facebook right away. I'm just trying to work it out, figure it out. Okay, so Terry won. All right, so Terry will move on to the next round. He's waiting for a matchup still. And that's all the matches so far that I've gone through. So we're waiting. Right now, the Larry Hunter, Sean Monkman match just started. We are in rack number 14 in this matchup, though, and Emery's at the table after the break, taking a look at things and trying to figure out how to get going here. The 1 and the 6 are kind of tied into each other, but I feel like the combo's available, so he should be okay to make it. He's just trying to figure out what to do after that. You might have a match. Earl, you play the winner of Mike and Billy. I think he said it was 11-5. I'll have to confirm that score. Of the Tiger. Makes a 3. Well, I end up with a hard shot here on the 4-ball, but he's a good banker, so he might just bank his way into this shot. Oh, he's playing safety. Cue ball's going to scratch, though. That's going to be a ball in hand. A great opportunity for Emery to get going. It always seems so simple, this game, especially when you get a ball in hand. There's only a few balls left. But I'm telling you, man, when you're feeling the pressure and your opponent's on the hill, things get a little funny sometimes. So he's got to be careful here. I think one of the biggest things here mentally is that a lot of people kind of question themselves in certain situations when they're in this position. As long as he doesn't question himself, he should be okay. And so far, he seems to be working this table out no problem. 7 is good. Shape on the 10 is not a problem. He stops the bleeding. 10-4. Smash and break, and he made the 1. He's got position on the 2. I think he just missed that shot. He was trying to play shape for the threes and a scratch. Oh, it's going to hang up in the pocket. Oh, no way. He willed it to stay in the pocket, and it does. Now, I think he can see the 2-ball, though, so that's not that big of a problem, but he's deep in the pocket, so that makes it really hard for the shot. Doesn't have to worry about scratching. That's the bonus, but he still has to figure out shape, and there's lots of traffic on the way, so I'm not sure it's worth it to make the shot here. I feel like maybe playing a safety would be the smart option. Well, he went for the shot. It worked out okay at the end. Joey's going to play a safety here, though. At least he should. If he can get that 2-ball past that 6-ball just slightly, then that might work out. I think he was telling him that the 2-ball is not frozen, so just a shot. What was the score? 11 what? Where are you here? You play Terry. You can play him right now. Yeah. Same table if you want, or one of the two that's open. Or I think the same table you were playing on. Or if you want to go to the first one, you can go to the first one there. Okay. Just let him know. Maybe gambling. I don't think he's a smoker, right? Is he? They might be smoking. It's going to come up short on the 2-ball, but the position isn't that bad to leave anyway. Trying to find this challenge bracket so I can share it on Facebook for everyone. A lot of people asking me about this bracket, so I'll put it up for everyone to see. Just doing a couple of things. Sorry, guys. It is the way it is sometimes, so I have no choice but to do these things and take care of things. All right, so the bracket has been shared on every one of the local pages and on my own page. So if anybody's looking for the bracket, you can find it that way. I'll put it here on the comments also for you guys. All right, so there's a challenge bracket for those of you that are looking for the challenge bracket. I have to go get two people's signatures before they leave because they got eliminated a little earlier than I expected them to. I'll be right back. All right, so it looks like Emery's on the board again. Good for him. 10-5. Second life. He's got a chance here to get another game under his belt. Just waiting for him to come up. He's got a ball in hand. Now, with the ball in hand, it should be a lot easier to get the finish on this table, but there's still a little bit of work. Key shot is from the 4 to the 5, really. That's most of it. And then I guess, you know, as long as you get a good shot on the 5, you should be able to hold shape for the 6 ball. And then from the 6 to the 7 is good. 7 to the 8 should be no problem. 8 to the 9, 9 to the 10, all that works out. So the biggest thing here is making the 4, not moving anything from there. And that way you don't change the table. And then just landing a good shot on the 5. Preferably something straight on the 5, no matter which pocket it goes to. That way you can just hold the cue ball right there for the 6. It's going to run into that 10 ball a little bit. Doesn't really change things too much, but now that 9 ball only has 1 pocket, not 2. So it's changed things just a little bit. Makes the 5. He's going to come off the 6. Didn't mean to run into the 6 ball, I don't think, but now he's kind of stuck in a combination situation. Not a bad option, though. I mean, the lineup is still here for the finish. He's going to have to figure out cue ball position after making contact here for the combination. 6 ball is going to basically stick where that 8 ball is, so he's got to be careful how he plays the shot. If anything, it might come up a little bit, or maybe off the rail a little bit. But it's going to basically stay in that same line. So he's done good to compensate for that, and he's got a shot on the 6. So most of that is solved now. Now what he's got to figure out is how to get around for that 7 ball. And this is tough to do from this angle, because this is usually just a cut angle. You can't really draw this too much. And if you do draw it, you know, you're not going to quite get what you're looking for. So here you're looking for either a safety, or you're looking for a good positional shot on the 7 with a tough cut. Looks like he's decided to go with a safety. Smart choice. He wanted to leave him a little bit tighter than that. You know, he's giving him a shot on the 6 ball, which is not what he wanted to do. He had the right idea, though. You got to sacrifice the ego sometimes, and that was one of those situations where he could have easily made that 6 ball, but the result wasn't there for the finish. So he chose to play a smart shot. Just didn't get there where he wanted to be. And this isn't an easy shot either, you know. Joey's here on the hill trying to get through, and he kind of feels a little bit of this pressure here, knowing that he's trying to win this match. So you can see the translation there. It's kind of common when you're young, you know, you're playing like that. And then the worst part is when you leave the table like set up perfectly for the finisher for your opponent too. That's the expression that he's showing there on that one. Nice little contact off the 10 ball to set him up for the 9. All he's got to do is just follow this up here for the 10. Getting back in action on this one. 10 to 6. He's down by 4. Fern Marie Hool says, hello. Good job, Joey. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. But his opponent is waking up. That could be a dangerous thing. Well, he's made a ball. He's got a shot on the 2. The 3's chilling by the pocket. This is a really nice setup here. He's got a chance to close out now as long as he can control that cue ball and stay out of trouble. It's been coming for some time. Maybe too much pace on this one. He might get hooked on that 3. Going to be a jump shot, if anything. Have you ever seen the rain? I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? Coming down a sunny day. Jumps the shot, but he's going to jump the cue ball off the table. That's going to be a ball in hand for Emery. And look at this. Things are turning around for him in this match. He's got more life coming his way now. Ball in hand and a chance to be able to get within 3 of his opponent. Most importantly, though, he's holding off his opponent from winning the match. 1 rack at a time, 1 shot at a time. Trying to collect himself here, trying to figure things out. He's going to have to take this 5 to the side. He'll likely end up with a weird cut here on the 6 ball. Unless he hits it with the perfect pace, then he might end up straight to the corner. It looks like he's trying to get past the 7 ball here. I didn't think it would go past, but it must if he's taking the shot on. Makes the 6, has position on the 7 with a good angle. Winner of this has to play against Johnny Baptiste. That's going to be a tough match. Every match is tough, though, here at the King of the Hill single elimination format. Pressure's on every time. Left himself in a tough shot here on the 9 ball. Everything was going good until that moment, and now he's a little bit overworked on this one. He's a little stressed on it, meaning that, you know, he's going to have a tougher time making it, especially because he's probably thinking about shape too. Got to watch out for the body movement on this shot. As long as he stays down, he should be okay. He kind of got up there on the shot a little bit. You can see there, it just slightly got up on the shot. But that was a little bit of the nerves playing a part of it too, you know. So Joey, well, he's got a chance to close out now. Only 2 balls remaining, but he's going to have to either come up with a really great safety, a great cut, or a great bank. I'm thinking safety here myself, but the kid's a banker, so you might go for the bank. And you got to decide at one point, you know, do you play it safe or do you just go for the gusto and try to win it? We'll see what he decides to do. Playing the safety. No, he's playing the bank. Oh, wow. I thought he was playing the safety, but he played the bank, so he's going to give Emery a chance here still. He'll make the 9. Easy 10 available here for the finish. Makes the 10. He's on a roll. He was down 10-3 at one point. It's now 10-7. Take a peek at the other table here. We got Sean Monkman and Larry Hunter playing on this one. Safety battle in play here. This is a really, really good match for you guys. I actually want to keep it on this match, man, but those guys are playing such a good match right now, too, that I don't really want to change it. But this is this here could easily be a championship match or a semifinal match, and they're playing each other in the quarterfinals. So this is a really, really juicy matchup. You guys tell me what you guys want to do, if you want to keep it on the kids playing or if you want to switch over to this table. But I'm going to go back to the kids playing right here after this shot. Just trying to make a mess there. All right, so back to the kids playing on this table. I want to say Emery is 16. I'm not sure about that, but I want to say he's 16. And Joey is 13. And these guys are playing in a King of the Hill winner-take-all single elimination format, getting their experience in for the bigger events that will be coming in their futures. It's good to see him playing some safeties because he's usually a little bit more aggressive than that, but he's just trying to be conservative here. He knows his opponent's been on a roll and needs to stop that from happening. And that's what happened there on that last table when he decided to go for that bank on that 9-ball. He was thinking, okay, well, I can't let this guy back in, and if I play a safety, he might get a shot. So screw it, I'm going to go for the shot and try to win right now. He ended up leaving the 9-ball, and now we're still here in this match. Jonathan Kaskaman, how you doing? Says hello there. Kelly Hull says karaoke session, Rod. I get carried away sometimes, especially when I'm tired and I'm having a tired day today, man. So you're going to hear me singing throughout the day every now and then. It all depends on the songs, right? If you play anything CCR, you're not going to sing no matter what. It's like when the fire trucks or the ambulance or the cop car goes by ringing the siren and the dog just starts howling for no reason. That's me. I'm the dog. But I love my music, man, so don't hold it against me, you know? I don't claim to be professional. Reese Lewis says, keep it on the kids. Kelly Hull says, keep it on the kids. Okay, we'll keep it on the kids for now. That worked out not too bad. You belong to me. Oh my God, I'm singing this song too. I must be really tired. Just looking for a good hit. And he's going to hit it. That was a great effort, man. He's trying to figure out what he's going to do here for shape with the 3-ball. This is a decent angle here. He can work with this. He's got to take it up table. No, I was thinking about going on the other side of the 3-ball. I was never planning this way. And he's going to do a little jump shot here now. Jump shot, split cannon. This is tough to do too because you're mainly focusing on the 8-ball here, but you have to hit the 3-ball first, so this is tough to do. Hit the 3-ball good and clean, but the white ball would jump off the table. Ball in hand for Emery. Another chance to get back in this match. Let the dogs out. Yeah, funny, man. Would have liked a little bit more angle here, but he should be okay still. He's just going to have to play forward here. And either settle for a bank side on the 5 or have to do a hard cut to the side pocket nearest where the 5 is right now. He was settling for the bank. I feel like he wasn't quite sure what he wanted to do there, and maybe that's what the result was. Is he was kind of stuck between shots. I think a part of him was thinking about drawing back. A part of him was thinking of going forward. Then the last part of him says, you know what, I could just make a bank. Joey's been playing fairly conservative so far in this matchup, but that one he was trying to make that 4-ball. He just came up short on it, and he's ended up leaving him safe. The pressure is building up for him, that's for sure. They're both starting to feel the moment now because it's a single elimination format. And none of these kids have any idea, I don't think, that they're playing against Johnny Baptiste next. This is just the beginning of their battle today. Well, he's missed the 4-ball altogether, so now this is the first time in a few racks that Joey gets a legitimate chance to close out. The table is laid out for him, too. It's not too bad here. A little bit of work, of course. There's always a little bit of work. It's tough to hold your emotions here when you're playing at this point. You know, you have a chance to close out. You can feel the anxiety or the anxiousness of, you know, it's right there. You can almost finish it, but at the same time, you're feeling a little bit of pressure. The nerves are kind of kicking in here and there. As long as you get good, safe, or good, easy shots, then you're okay. But the minute you get a tough one, that's when you see all that stuff. So far, it looks like he's in good control, and he should be okay to close out here. Just got to watch his emotions here, not get too anxious on a shot, or run out of position with the cue ball. Uh-oh. Oh. That could have been something where it wrapped around that 9-ball and left him nothing, but luckily for him, he's got the shot on the 7-ball. Quick drawback here for the 8. He has a small window for it. I'm not sure if he hit it, but he's going down like as if he's got it perfectly. Makes the 8. Plays the angle here on the 9. He should be able to come across for the 10-ball now. It all comes down to the shape on the 10 on this rack for him. He's going to have perfect shape. The kid woke up at the right rack, got the right opportunity at the right moment. And you'll win that match with a score of 11-7. That was a great battle, though, from Emery. He never gave up, just kept going, man. Kept going until he got there almost. Came within 4. He was actually within 3 after being down 10-3. A really, 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 really good effort by Emery. So we'll move over to these guys now. I got to update the challenge bracket, 11-7. Good shooting, man. Yeah, you play against Johnny. Same table. 11-7, right? He came close on you, man. Because you were up 10-3, and he almost came back.
I couldn't close out. That's why, the way the tables were sitting for me, tried to play safe, then I scratched.
Yeah.
On one table there, I almost scratched, and I knew it I scratched.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, it stopped on the pocket.
Yeah, that one there, like, it hung just deep in the pocket, man. Crazy.
Said not again.
Well, you showed some patience, man, which is important. Because a lot of times when you're up there and your opponent starts coming back, people lose their patience. So the most important thing is just to keep your mind focused on the win only, right? So that means that you're going to have to probably do a couple of safeties or whatever just to get that win. It doesn't have to be pretty, and usually never is, right? But there you got lucky. You gave your ball in hand at the perfect timing, right? Everything was kind of open there. If he wins that game, he might put some pressure on you there because now it's 10-8.
Feeling the pressure a little bit there, but like not that much because I only had to win one game.
Yeah, yeah.
I should have had it right from the start there, 11-3.
Yeah.
I had a wide open table.
Yeah, you did.
Try to play safe because I had some shooting like that.
Yeah. Oh, you have a tough match coming now. But you know him well. All right, so Joey Bolio moves on. He'll be playing against Johnny. And I set up the scoreboard here for these guys now. Put Larry Hunter on the left. Sean Monkman on the right. Sean, what's the score between you guys? 2-2. These guys are tied at 2, so perfect timing for this match. You guys didn't miss out on anything, actually. These guys were merely at the handshakes there. Derek went through. Just up there in the bracket here for the stream. All the hours dust in the wind. Duplicate. Earl won his match. We're waiting for that match, and Joey just won his. All right, and Larry won that last game, so he's got the lead now. All right, I'm back. Kinda man. Oh, he's going to come up short on that one. He had position for the 5-ball, though. All right, they're still tied at 3. I have to run down and get my cues from the car. Normally, I can leave them in there depending on how it is outside, but it's a little chilly out right now, so I don't want my shafts to warp or anything. I have to go get them. I brought my cues just in case. I was itching to play in this tournament. I was going to play in this tournament, and it just didn't work out at the end. I guess sort of a blessing in disguise, because I'm allowed to come in here and focus more on the stream, though I haven't really been as focused as I want to be. But at least it allows the window of opportunity for me to be more focused on the stream. And playing in the tournament, running the tournament, and streaming would have been a little bit too much for me. But I feel like I'm ready, I feel like I've been competing fairly good. That's going to be unlucky there. Scratching a ball in hand. I wanted to test myself, though. That's what I was looking for today. It's not that I was thinking I was going to come in here and win it, but I wanted to give it my all to try. Next one, perhaps. But it's just so tough with the streaming side of things, And I can't. The King of the Hill is such a good event that I can't not stream it. It has to be streamed. So in a way, I'm kind of grateful for the way things worked out today. It allowed me to not miss any of the great matches that were going on from the beginning of the day. This is a winner-take-all event, so it's $1,600 for first. There is no second, third, or fourth. It's just first place only. I'm looking for a small window here for shape on the 6. Oh no, he needs to set up for the side pocket. That's what he's gonna do. It's so tight that there's no option for a breakout. So he's got to play perfect shape for the side pocket here. No, it wasn't perfect in his eyes, but it was perfect enough. Now this will be the challenge, but he's got about a half wall to work with here, half the cue ball, so he should still be able to draw into this, come off the cushion for the 8. If you're a banker, this is what you do here. You bank because you got a nice bank with a draw angle for the 8. But if not, then you just cut into the corner and come off the side cushion gently for the 8 ball. Just like that. Great shot. Makes the 8. Straight on the 10. Takes the lead in the match, 4-3. He's up by 1. He's breaking next in rack number 8. It's a fairly open table here. He should be running this one also. Looks like he's either going to have to draw away from the 6 or run into it intentionally. You can almost spin your way around the 6, like forward, but I think the angle is a little too much, so you might have to actually run into this. We'll see. Yeah, you have to run into it. It's the only thing that made sense. The tangent line was natural to run to the 6 ball also. So now he's got a nice little angle here for the 7 ball shape.
I played safe on him. He called the pocket. He hit the ball. He tilted. But I hooked him there. But he hooked me now.
Okay, hang on. So he's shooting. He's shooting?
I'm going to shoot now, but...
Okay, so he shot, he called the ball, and it went into that pocket?
no, it went to a different
So a different pocket. And then he left you safe.
Safe, yeah.
So you have a chance to give him back the table if you want to.
Yeah, that's right. I try to tell him here, Captain.
Yeah,
Try
no.
to give it back to him.
Yeah, you can give it back to him because you made it in the wrong pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's lucky that 3 ball didn't go in the pocket. Had that 3 ball gone in the pocket, he would have had to come back to the table and shoot. Well, I mean, he didn't have to because his opponent would have the option to give him back the table or to take it, right? So it's up to him. But likely with this lead, that Sean would have given him back the table. So he's really fortunate that 3 ball didn't go in. And the leave isn't too bad. Ball in hand. A little bit of luck on that one. But, you know, sometimes you need a little bit of luck just to get going. Not that this guy needs to help get going. He's already on 3. And they're in a tight race here. But ball in hand will definitely help him to be able to figure out this rack and maybe tie things up. I'm not sure if he's got the 3. Looks like he does. He's going to have to follow this through off the cushion, I think. Or I guess he can stop. Oh, he just stunned it over. I guess he could stop it there and just cut off the bottom rail and back up, but stunning over makes it easier. He's just straight on the 6 here. Just a quick draw off the rail here. He didn't even do that. He just drew it straight back. I thought he would have taken out the cushion and bring it closer to the middle. But he's okay, so he can make the shot, no problem. He's going to have no choice but to follow this through off the side cushion and back to the middle here for the 8 ball. Decided to go above it this time. Smart choice. I thought he could easily come across back and forth, but you know, he's set up straight here for the 8-ball, so I can't question his decision. Good control here on the 8-ball. A little bit of a back cut on the 9, but he should still be okay. We'll make the 9. He's got a great shot here on the 10. I'll go back to this one. And he's going to keep things tied at 4. Not going away. Oh, he's on 5. Never mind. 5-4. I missed the game there. So Larry's in the lead now. I had the wrong score. And you guys probably told me that on the comments, but I didn't see. Yeah, see, I just looked at it. The first thing I see is Nick Romaniak saying, FYI, score is 4-4. Sorry, man. It's because I'm going back and forth and doing everything all over the place. And Jerry Penner, how you doing? Les Kaplan, John Guffey, welcome, guys. Lisa Cornell McLean, how you guys doing? Kelsey McLean, what's up, man? Abel Raymond. Lucille Hool, welcome to the stream. Andrew Chusco. Michael Ash, welcome, guys. Oh, he's going to bubble the 1 ball. Oh, no. Kind of popped up on the shot a little bit, though. And Larry jumps up to the table. He knows he's got a good chance here to be able to get a 2-game lead now. Nice little check off the top rail for the shape on the 2. I don't know if he's got a stern over angle on his 2-ball or not, but he should be okay here to roll up for the 3-ball anyway. Oh, he's taking it to the corner. Better choice. I was going to say almost no reward, but he can see at least half of this cue ball. We'll make the 3, no problem. Set up for the 4. 7 balls next. This is most of the work here for him now. 7 to the 8. Gonna have to draw off 2 rails here just to control the shape on the 9. Just a little poke draw shot. Maybe a little bit too hard for his liking, but he's still okay. He can still make the shot. If anything here, you might have to take a little run at the 10 ball. Or I guess you can avoid it altogether if you want to. Some people might run into it. I feel like avoiding it might be better. He's going to do the same, just avoid it. Maybe a little bit too much power, but he's going to end up with a shot to the side or corner, so he's okay. I think what was important to him there, what he was thinking is just making the shot. That was number 1. Shape he can deal with after. He'll make the 10 ball, takes a 2-game lead. It's alternate break, so he's breaking next in rack number 11. No, smash and break, but he's going to come up dry. Take a look at our bracket here so you guys know where we're at in the tournament. Larry Hunter and Sean Monkman are playing right now. Johnny Baptiste and Joey Boley are going to have a showdown next. Terry Boley and Derek Quincy are in their match already. Mike Delgado and Billy Thompson is the only match that's kind of running behind right now, and they're pretty close to getting done. Winner of that has to play against Earl Cameron, who's patiently waiting for that match to finish. Good control for the 7. He's going to have to play this forward. I mean, he can draw it back, but it doesn't benefit him to draw it back, so he's going to have to play this a little bit forward, maybe. I feel like if he tries to draw back, he might get in line with that 9 ball and not get the 8 ball, but we'll see. Yeah, he's going to have to follow it through. That was a better option. And now you can just slowly roll this for the 9 ball in the other side pocket, or you can roll it up a little bit harder and take the 9 ball in the top left corner after that. I mean, you got all the options here. It's up to you. You can decide to shape up however you want for this 9, but we'll see what he decides to do. He's going to set up for the top right corner, but he's going to overrun the cue ball and he's going to get behind the 10 ball. Not part of the plan. It's about a half ball hook right now. If he can see any of it, he'll just take a shot on it. He's calling the kick shot. We'll miss it. And the leave is what matters here. He's going to give Larry a chance at this 9. Oh, and he's going to miss that 9 ball. A little bit of body movement on that shot, too. He was kind of getting up and moving over with the shot as he shot through. Huge break here for Sean Monkman. Could have easily been down by 3, but now he's going to get within 1. That's a massive turnaround for him in this match. Yeah, no idea how much that one's going to matter in this matchup. 6-5, down by 1. Billy Thompson up 7-1 against Mike Delgado right now. They're racing to 11, so that match is running a little behind. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. This could be all day. Yeah, this could be all day. It's just because the average match will take about 2.5 hours. Right? So, and this is the second round. That's the first round over there still. So we're behind 11. Single elimination though, so it makes it a little bit faster right now. Yeah, I have no idea, man.
They're not into pool at all.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to learn when you watch me too, because I try to teach about the game, right? So it keeps it a little bit interesting.
They find it very entertaining.
Yeah. Minus the singing. I had a couple of singing episodes already today. Yeah. Bumping the 10 is going to help for the 2. He tried to run into that 3 ball to set up the 3 ball a little bit better, but instead he got himself left with a bank shot situation. I think you don't really go for the bank here. I think you go for a safety, but we'll see what he decides to do. Lots of room for safety, though. I know that much. He's got to be careful how he chooses to do it, though. But you want to get that 3 ball on the top rail and then get that cue ball to come down table. Play the safety the other way around. Okay, that works too. Ryan Fayen, welcome to the stream. Kevin Plowman, Tyrone DeJarlis, what's up, man? How you doing? Tracy Drake, welcome to the stream. Eric Perez, welcome to the stream. Desmond Hopkins, Bob Lee, Doug McFarland, Jim McKenzie, welcome, guys. A great hit. All he can do really is just hit it, man. He's hoping for the best, but he's left his opponent straight on this 3 ball. I'm wondering whether or not that actually works for him for the 4 ball. I guess you can settle for a longer shot on the 4 ball because you have that wide angle to work with, so you can go off 2 rails for the 5, back and forth. I think he just has to roll it up a little bit. Yeah, so he's got that natural 2-rail follow-through shot here on the 4 ball. A bit of a tester, though, considering, but we'll see. He'll make it no problem. Still good here to get shape for the 7 ball, no problem as well. Now, I got a question for you guys, those of you that are watching. It's a simple question, but would you prefer to play on a faster table or on a slower table when you're playing in a tournament? And what I mean by a faster table, I mean something with responsive rails, fast cloth, or the opposite. What do you prefer to play on? Me, I'm more of a cue ball control kind of guy, so I actually enjoy playing on a faster table. And I have a much tougher time controlling the cue ball on a slower table, though I can still manage fairly decent. But I always prefer to play on a faster table. It just allows me to play a little bit better cue ball control. He's going to tie up this match. 6-6. halfway in this matchup. Eric Perez says fast tables. Frank Berg says fast tables. Yeah, you know, I think like the good players always appreciate a fast table because you don't have that hard of a time trying to control that cue ball to get around, play position. Those finesse shots too, you know, you can hit them with precision because you don't have to worry about the table slowing down against you. But you know, a slow table can be beneficial in some scenarios, right? So especially if you're trying to play a safety or an easy roll-up shot. That's where the fast table kind of bites you a little bit every now and then is when you're doing that little roll-up shot and suddenly it bounces off an extra inch or two and now you left the shot for your opponent. So fast tables are a little bit harder to control when it comes to little things like safety, but they're better for control. And I enjoy them a lot better for the potting side of things. Rack number 13, we're tied at 6. Larry Hunter to break, a smash and break. Looking for some action. The 6 ball is going to go in, and so is the 8. 1 ball is going to be a little bit hooked, though, so he's going to have an option for a push. Let's see what he decides to do. He might be able to go off the bottom rail and into that 1 and then into the 2 to make it. Because the 2 ball is right there complementing that kick shot. What's up, Kobe Dick? How you doing? Mark Hartramp says, prefer a fast table, but mainly play on a slow one. Yeah, you know, and that can be an adjustment for a player. Like, if you always play on a slow table and you go play on a fast one, it's a tougher time for you. But if you're always playing a fast table and you play on a slow one, you can sometimes adjust. You just learn that you can't rely that much on speed, so you got to rely more on your angles. But I like a slow table because you can play off the rails a little bit better as far as when you're playing those gentle like half stroke shots. But when you're trying to get anything with a lot of rails, you know, or extra speed, a slow table will kill you 10 times out of 10. Now here's a tricky one. Do you prefer bigger pocket or tighter pocket? Everybody's going to say tight because they're all like, yeah, I like playing on tight tables, but then they really like playing on the bigger pockets. I'm going to upload a picture. I think I still have that picture. I'm going to show you guys a picture of a table. Someone was making fun about how the pockets are so big for American pool tables, but I'll show you guys a little bit later. What I like about this bank shot is you can follow the cue ball through for the shape on the 5. It's actually a really nice bank setup because of that. He's ended up a little bit tighter than I would have liked myself for on the 5, but he's still okay. What makes the shot a little bit harder is that the 9 ball, as you can see, is partially in the way. Shouldn't be enough to bother the shot, though. But it's definitely something you're acknowledging when you're shooting this shot. Oh, that's going to work out for him. looking to take control of the match here with his 10 ball. And he will, taking the lead, 7-6. Breaking next and rack number 14. All right, so a quick recap of the draw because we're still checking out the draw right now. We're waiting for that first round matchup between Mike Delgado and Billy Thompson to finish. Billy came in a little bit late for his matchup to begin with, and so the match is kind of delayed. Earl's waiting for the winner of that match. Other than that, we got Derek Quincy and Terry Bolio. They're playing right now. Larry Hunter and Sean Mumpin, they're playing right now. Johnny Baptiste and Joey Bolio are about to get started on their match as well. Rack number 14, Sean Munkman to break and almost made the white ball. Comes up dry on that break and Larry will jump up to the table. He sees he's got an opportunity now and he wants to keep this match close, so making sure you take advantage of this opportunity. Of our own demise, in the master's chambers, they gathered for a feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Little grace off it. The 6 ball can be perfect for the hook. You won? What was the score? 11-7? Mine Delgado. You're playing right now too against Earl. You need a quick break or you're playing against Earl? Yeah, whenever you're ready. So Mike Delgado won his match against Billy, 11-7. I thought Billy was in the lead, but it was Mike Delgado that was in the lead. Which means Mike Delgado will be playing against Earl Cameron. Thank you, sir. What was I doing? Oh, yes, the bracket. So we got to update it here. Mike Delgado will move on to the next round. Playing against Earl Cameron. They're going to get going right away. We might have a great showdown for you guys here between Johnny and Joey. I feel like they're both kind of just waiting for things to catch up a little bit. But they might end up being on a TV table for our next matchup. Desmond Hopkins, yes, it's single elimination. Absolutely. Mark Hartramp says, big pockets for sure. Glad you're streaming today. He also says, going to shoot for a few bucks tonight. Gets me in the right frame of mind. Right on, man. I prefer the tighter pockets myself. And the reason why I prefer the tighter pockets is because the better player is always going to come through in that match. And I feel like when it comes down to the better player, I always have a better chance to win. Not that I'm saying I'm the better player, but I play like the better player on a tighter pocket. I get a little loose. I get a little loose whenever I'm playing on the bigger pockets, like the valley tables. And I think a part of that is because like I'll make some shots where normally I wouldn't miss on a diamond table, but they'll cheat off the rail and go in on a valley table. And so it makes me feel like I have that much more room to work with. Therefore, I start loosening up a little bit more on my shots, and, it gets a little sloppy. That's why I prefer to play on the tighter pockets. keeps me honest and straight on the table, you know. Yeah, so it looks like Johnny and Joey are about to start. Mike Delgado and Earl Cameron have already begun. Playing a safety. 3-ball's supposed to be the blocker. Great shot. Simple but smart. Perfectly executed safety. A great hit. He almost makes it too, but had he made it, he would have been stuck on that 3-ball. The good thing, though, is that he hit the 2 balls, so he resets the foul count. Not that he was on anything, but he could have been on 1 there. You know, room for 2 for sure. And now Sean's going to have to try to figure out how to get a safety shot out of this after he makes the 2-ball. Or figure out a way to be able to make this 3-ball or break it out from this 2-ball. How you doing, Kathy Seacrest? Welcome to the stream. Try to get the 3-ball out, and he doesn't. He just missed it. Plays the safety. Take a look at the rules real quick. Tournament rules, winner take all, single elimination, alternate breaks, race to 11. The finals are race to 13. 3-foul rule, no golden breaks. The 10-ball must be made last. You can combo at any point and just get spotted, but it will be the last ball made in the rack at the end. Random racking system, which I'll explain a little bit more about that a little bit later. And cue ball fouls only, and the championship match must be played. Let it be. 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 Hits the rail perfectly. Now he's going to decide what to do here, but I mean, I'm just looking at a safety myself here at this point. Somebody always might get them to go for a 3-10 combo, but it's just not worth it because you don't win on it. If you can win on it, then maybe. The only reason I would maybe go for the combo is if I felt like I could maybe hold position for the 3 afterwards. But other than that, I just play a safety like he just did. Although mine would have been a little bit better. I'm kidding, Larry. I'm kidding. That was a really nice safety. He was trying to keep it tight to that 8-ball, but at the same time trying to get that white ball to go behind the 5. Looks like he's giving him a peek at the 3. Not only a peek at the 3, but maybe even the possibility for a 3-6 combo if he decides to take it on. Safety's always another option as well. So Johnny and Joey have started their match, and after this match is done, we're going to turn over to their table to watch their matchup. They're now officially in the quarterfinal round. Let's try to make it official here. Quarterfinals, race to 11, a single elimination. So the winner from this match will go on to the semifinal next. Looks like Johnny is opening up with a win on that first game against Joey Bolio. That will be the toughest challenge for Joey Bolio today. He's playing against a 3-time King of the Hill champion, looking for his 4th title. He's been dry on the King of the Hill titles for the last year, almost 2 years now. So definitely looking for himself to get reacquainted as King of the Hill champion once again. I believe that he already has a 10-ball championship. He's got an 8-ball championship and a 9-ball championship. So this will be another 10-ball for him if he can win it today. He's gonna have a tough time. There's a lot of great players here in the building. I like that they keep playing Eye of the Tiger too in the background. It just gets these guys going. That's going to be a foul. Kathy says, doing fine, Rod. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. Shane Brazard, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, that reminds me. I was trying to do something. I had the chat on there. Quad City, Bay Area. How you doing, man, on YouTube? Says San Francisco house tournaments really hasn't recovered from COVID. Good to see action at this bar. Right on, man. Yeah, it's too bad. You know, like a lot of the pool halls got affected by the COVID and the shutdowns and the restrictions, right? All that stuff kind of affected it because, you know, pool halls to begin with are not really a strong market. They're not like making millions of dollars a year. If they're a really good bar, they might make, you know, 100,000, maybe up to 500,000 a year. But we're talking about locations that have like parties and stuff like that outside of pool tournaments, right? Just based on pool tournaments alone, it's tough for a pool hall to survive. Keep that in mind, though. You know, as we're talking about it right now, if you're out there, you're hanging out at a pool hall, you're playing some pool in a tournament, you know, maybe you don't have to go there and buy something every time you go out to play, but you know, try to keep in mind that supporting your local pool hall by buying, even if it's just a can of pop or an order of fries, whatever it is helping them to stay afloat and make it through. I mean, some pool halls are better off than others because they have people with deep pockets, but generally most pool halls are not in a great position to be able to do a whole lot, so they're looking and counting on your guys' sales or your guys' purchases, right? So food and alcohol and drinks. But we all have to do our part to try to keep these pool halls open, right? Otherwise, we start losing pool halls, and next thing you know, the pool culture starts dying down too, and it gets affected because of it. That's what a lot of these business owners don't understand either, is that, you know, when they compete against each other, they're only hurting each other in the end. It's almost better just to work together, to be honest. But pool is very... there's a lot of ego in pool, man. So most pool hall owners are players also, so they know a lot about the ego. And I don't know, it's tough. They just all look at each other as competition. I never look at them as competition myself. I like to think of every pool hall as a great opportunity for the game to keep growing. So I try to support them all as best as I can. But a lot of that depends on the players coming out to play also. But I hope things get better for you out there, Quad City. You know, pool is a beautiful game, and I'd hate to see it die anywhere, man. I would love to see it just to continue to grow. The next generation of players are just making so much noise in the game right now. That's going to be a beautiful game 10 years from now. You'll see. Moving on to rack number 15. Larry Hunter to break, trailing by 2. Smash and break, and nothing. No amigos, no friends. Spanish word of the day, amigo, means friend. most of the pressure for these players when they come into these tournaments is the pressure of the single elimination. It really affects a lot of people mentally, man, because, you know, you put in $110, you have a chance to win $1,600, but you got to beat everyone in, you know, single elimination. So if you lose once, you're out. Makes it that much more stressful for the players when they're playing in this event. But the ones that are experienced, I've played in this a few times, you know, they know better. They just know just to keep grinding until they get to that last match. You won? 11 what? So now you're going to have a little bit of weight. I think you play the winner of that match. Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to look it up right now. 11-1. Second round. You're waiting for the winner of Mike and Earl. So Derek Quincy just won his match against Terry Bolio, and he'll be playing the winner of Mike Delgado, Earl Cameron. There's a possibility of a new King of the Hill today. Actually, yeah, there's a possibility of a new King of the Hill today because only one of the players remaining has won the King of the Hill before. That's Johnny Baptiste. He's won it 3 times. Everybody else that's remaining in the tournament has not won it. Larry Hunter has finished in the top 4 twice in a row. Looking to get into the final 2 on this one. I believe he was in the final 2 against Jeff. I'm going to say it was 9-ball, but it could have been 8-ball maybe. So he's still looking for his first title. Same thing with Mike Delgado's been looking for his first title. He's had a tough time every time he comes out to play. He had a really tough opponent in Billy Thompson in the first match, but he's overcome that match. And now he's playing against Earl Cameron, who is another player that you just don't know what to expect from. He's a really good player, but when he comes out swinging, you can't, like, there's nothing you can do to stop him, man. In the days when he's a little bit off, you get a little bit of a chance. And I say a little bit because he's a consistent player who still finds a way to punish you even when he's not playing that good. So that'll be a really interesting matchup for Mike Delgado. Looking for a good safety option here. I'm not sure what I would do in this one as a safety. 7-ball and the 9 and 3 are about the only balls you can really use for blocker. Yeah, 7-ball, that's a good option there. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot to work with. He picked the best choice that he had out of all of them. Oh, what a shot. Is that what he called? No, he didn't even call it, man. Great opportunity here for Sean to get another game lead now. He's starting to get a lot more comfortable in this match as it's going along here. Ten to the corner makes it 9. All right, moving on to rack number 16. Sean Monkman to break. Leading by 3, trying to get on the hill on his break. Everything's going somewhere, but nothing goes anywhere. Dry break and an open opportunity for Larry Hunter to try to get back in this match. One rack at a time, like I say, one shot at a time. He'll start off with a 1. How you doing, Petra? Kenyon Solomonowicz, welcome to the stream. Daryl Musso, welcome to the stream. Albert Tillman, Dryden Gage, welcome to the stream, guys. No real problem situations, but I guess the 5 ball is a bit of a concern. Once you make that 5, you kind of open everything up, though. 2 to the 3, 3 to the 4, not a problem. 4 to the 5 is where the work really begins. Trying to open things up a little bit there. He was hoping to get that 5 ball opened up some, but we'll come up a little bit short from that. However, he got the 6 ball released off the wall, so now the 6 ball is in the middle of the table. He's taking a look at that 5 to see what he can do with it. It's going to be one of those things where he's going to have to get set up for a safety, I think. Or maybe a little billiard shot, you know, slight grace off the 5 into the 8 ball, making the 8 ball in the pocket. That would work too. But then you have to get in a line somewhere near where that 9 ball is, because you got to just barely nick it. Let's see. There's a calm before the storm. I know. He has to get somewhere like on this line for him to be able to make that cannon shot or billiard shot. So he's taking a look at it from here to see if he can maybe just try to spin his way into that 8 ball with a little bit of left-hand spin. That could maybe work, but he's in such a tight little window between that 6 and the 10. If he can draw it back, yeah, somewhere there, that might be okay too, because then you can do that billiard shot a little bit easier from there. I like where he's going here. He's thinking the same. For all my time. I go. If I wonder. So, like, I have an issue with singing to begin with. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't really call that an issue, but some people do. I enjoy music a lot, and lately I've been watching like American Idol, The Voice. So I've been loving music a little bit extra. Oh no, missed the 4 ball. Did he sell it? Close. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of like singing competition shows, and it's got me like singing more, making me feel more like I have talent, even though I don't. So bear with me. I apologize if I sing and, you know, catches you off guard. Put some earplugs in. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know when I'm done. Looking for a safety. He's going to come up short. It'll be a ball in hand. Great opportunity here for Larry now. Missed the shot, got a little lucky of a bounce, and now his opponent could have played a safety, but he comes up short. Great opportunity with the ball in hand to be able to place his cue ball wherever he wants for this 5-8 situation. There's still a little bit of a blocker there with a 10 ball, though, so he's got to be very careful how he plays this one. That's probably a small. You wanted to go a little bit further than that, yeah. Like even just, you know, a couple inches over to the left would have been perfect. But he's still okay. He can still make this 8 ball here. You just got to watch the pace on how he hits his crossover on the 5 because he wants to make sure he has a follow-up shot on it. Didn't get that 8 ball billiard that he was looking for, but he ended up getting a lucky leave. So that worked out. But his opponent's just going to play a safety on him. Oh, and he's going to open up that 5 ball a little bit. Can't tell a whole lot from this angle, but you can see it's a little bit opened up. Nice shot. He's got a shot on the 6 ball. Kind of a weird shot on the 6 ball. Side pocket is probably the better option for shape on the 7 ball. But the 6 to the corner is a little bit easier than taking the 6 to the side. He'll make the 6 to the side, though, and he gets good position here on the 7. Shot on the 8 is good. Straight on the 9. Pulls back the cue ball just a touch. Ten is good. He's on the board, down by 2, 7 to 9, breaking next. Rack number 17. A really, really tight matchup here. Johnny Baptiste and Joey Bolio are 4-1. Joey at the table. 4-1 for Johnny. All right, we're moving into the next rack now, rack 17. Trail him on 2, looking for some action here. He'll come up dry, but he ends up getting a nice safe leave out of it. That was a push option. I believe he's left him just enough of that 1 ball. Almost made it. He'll turn the table over to Larry. He's going to get another chance on this table and a great opportunity ahead of him here. Can get within one. Just needs to make sure that he works out the puzzle right, doesn't lose cue ball control, or that he doesn't run out of position. Sounds pretty simple, right? Never is, though. It's almost out of position there. He's still okay for the 2-ball, but he'll be shooting over the ball slightly on the 8-ball, making this shot a little bit more challenging. If he doesn't feel good with it, he could always just play a safety here, because I feel like the cue balls are going to get stuck on that 10 anyway. So it may not be worth it to go for the shot. He went for it, though, and he got around that 10 ball. Because of it, though, he's forced the cue ball to come around a little bit more. Now he's in a little bit of an interesting spot here for the 3 ball, as you can see from this angle. Plays a safety, a perfect touch safety. There's a kick shot available, though. He can call the 10 ball here. If he makes it, a 10 ball will just get spotted. Joey Bolio just won his second game. It's 4-2 for him. He's down by 2 now against Johnny Baptiste. This is the thing, though, you know, if you're going to be one of the best in Manitoba, you got to beat the best in Manitoba, and Johnny's one of them. So a great challenge here for the 13-year-old Joey Bolio, who's doing his best to overcome one of the biggest obstacles in this tournament so far for him. Trying the safety again. Good lineup here. Is forcing him into a kick shot again. Robert Page, welcome to the stream. Wes Crosschild, welcome to the stream. Adam Gwynn, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Terry Urban, welcome to the stream. It's almost 4 o'clock here in Winnipeg. 2 degrees Celsius outside, so it's supposed to be beautiful weather, man. But you go out there and you can just feel the chills. It ain't that pretty, but it ain't that bad. Perfect day for pool, if you ask me. But I mean, you can ask me that any day, at any weather, and I'll still give you the same answer. Except for when it's like plus 40 and there's no AC in the building. Not a good day for pool. Oh, what a great hit that was. That would have been one that could have costed him a game, but that hit might have just saved him. Beautiful kick shot. I'm surprised he went for that shot because he played a couple of safeties in a row, and I figured that would be one of the ones where he would actually play a good safety. But instead he went for the shot, and that choice right there might cost him a rack. I mean, if he made it, he would have been fine. He would have been out too, so I understand why he took the shot. But I felt like he was in a position where he could have played a really smart safety there, maybe been a little bit more patient for a better opportunity. Sean's going to make the 3, opposition on the 4. Angle available here to be able to shape up for the 5. From the 5, he's going to come down for the 7, which is in a really good spot, especially if you're thinking about how you're going to set up for the 8 ball. And the 8 ball sitting pretty too for the shape on the 9. 9 and 10, you know, position on the 8 is what matters there, I suppose. But they're both pretty available as well. See, here you kind of, well, no, I'll just leave it alone. I was going to say you could maybe take the 5 and try to push out that 10 ball to open up that 9 a bit more. And then you take the longer shot on the 7 ball. But there's really no need for it. You can just play better position off the 8. Just got to make sure that your setup on the 7 is as good as you can get. Taking a look at the angle here on the 8. And all he wants to basically do is just kind of stop that cue ball right where that 7 ball is. That'll allow him to put some 11 o'clock spin to come off the cushion perfectly for the 9 to the top right corner. Likely he's going to hit 2 rails side to side here off the 8. I actually like hitting this more with like a 7 o'clock spin, but we'll see what he decides to do. Looks like he was using 9 o'clock spin for the perfect shape on the 9. We'll make the 9. Easy 10 available. He's on the hill. 7 to 10, the current score. Breaking for the match, rack number 18. Rack number 18, Sean Monkman the break. He's breaking for the match. Smash and break. The 1's going straight to the pocket. The 2 ball will drop 2, and the position on the 3 is available with a breakout angle on the 4 or positional angle on the 4, whichever way you want to look at it. After this match is done, we're going to move this camera over to the Johnny Baptiste Joey Bolio matchup. And once that match is done, I'm going to stop the stream and I'm going to come back with the semifinals and the championship match. Oh, and he's going to miss that 3 ball for the attempt on the breakout for the 4. He's left Larry pretty deep in this pocket too, man. But can he see any of the 3? Oh, yeah, it looks like you can see some of it. He's going to have no choice but to break out this 4. He's going to take a little walk to see what he can do up there. But I'm pretty sure he can make this 3 ball, no problem. Tomorrow's Sunday Open 8 ball will likely be the last Sunday Open 8 ball that I do for a little while because I have some events that require me to travel out of town over the next few weeks. And then I have my playoffs next weekend on teams. So I won't be around next weekend no matter what. Looks like he was trying to pull a couple on you. Yeah. Yeah. So you took it or you didn't? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not worth it again. Yeah, this on right now. Yeah, but you can't. Well, I guess you can hear it a little bit. You see it right here. A good shot on the 8-ball, but he's ended up tight on the 9. Came up short on that 9-ball, and he's going to give him the opportunity to close out the match now. And he should be okay here for the finish. 11-7, the final score. Sean Monk will move on. Larry Hunter gets eliminated from the tournament. And we'll set up our next TV table here right away. When I was young, come sit beside me, my only son. To what I say. 16, that's what I kept it at. People were asking if I want to push it up, but like I realistically knew that from the 16 that I had, like 9 of those guys were not going to play. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not doing it no more. From now on, like the only way I get in is with an entry. No, I won't. Yeah. Yeah, and what's going to happen is people are going to get choked because they're going to miss out, so they may not support no more. But the people that missed it, that they knew they should have paid up front, will start paying up front. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the problem, is that everybody's adjusted to this lazy way of fucking signing up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why, like, I even joked around, like, saying I would put, like, the sign me up list, right? So I have the sign up list and I have the people that are actually playing. Because honestly, it's like so many people that just say sign me up because they want to see their name on there. 16, yeah. Winner take all. Yeah, you got a little bit of a wait. Yeah. That's huge. You're going to have a tough match next one. But you know them. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Thanks, man. I really wanted to play today too. Like I'm playing so good right now. Like I'm running 7 out of 10 every day that I come in. I do 10 racks. I run 7 out of 10. Yeah. I don't know what the score is between these guys. I'm gonna start traveling next year. I just got my passport, so I've never played in the States, so I'm gonna go out there and just handle everyone. It is, yeah. All right, so I've been here the whole time, but I've been talking to somebody here on the sideline and bit of a private conversation, so I couldn't really have the mic unmuted. Right now, I am going to step away from this table. I have to go talk to the owner, and I got to square off with him. So, and he's it looks like he's trying to leave. So I will be back right away, and I will update the score on this matchup. Right now, the score is 8-4, and Johnny's on the lead by 4. It's a race to 11 alternate breaks. Not sure if he's an 8 or 9, but 9, 9-4, I guess it would be.
Johnny.
He had 9 or 10? 10? Yeah, so Johnny's on the hill. He didn't mean for that to happen, man. He's going to have to shoot this now. I can't see Johnny taking the shot. He's going to give it back to him. Bad roll there, man. Hit the horn and roll right back to the pocket. All he was trying to do is just leave the ball against the rail. That would be a great match to have, but I would like to have you guys on the stream. I like to have you, if you're comfortable on the stream, I'd like to have you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Because like I already had Sean on there, I already had Johnny on there. Right? So and none of you guys, none of the people from the top side have been on the TV yet. So. But if you're comfortable, I don't want to put you in a bad spot, man. You see, Mike wants it this time because there's a few players here that usually knock him out. They're not playing, so he's got a first chance to get there.
He gets really hot in those Sunday tournaments, but once he gets into here,
Yeah.
he hasn't clinched one of these yet, has he?
No, but the closest he got was 4th place. He had Plaid at 11 to 8 or 11 to 9 or something like that. He missed the shot, and then Plaid beat him 13 to 11. Johnny's won it 3 times. He's the only guy so far that's left that's won it. Everybody else hasn't won it. He's going to close out now. Oh, he bobbled that one a little bit, but he made it. And I'm back, by the way, so sorry if I wasn't talking. I was gone for a little bit. What's up, Ben? How you doing, bro? Ben Francis. Yeah, he must have gave it to him, so I think that match is over. 11 to 4. Yeah. 11 to 4. That's what they're saying. If they want to do it right now, like. Oh, I just want to get that match on. Kia said that there was an A-side final. I think that's your son. Yeah. To interview him? Maybe. I'll think about it. I'm not sure if I'm ready for an interview right now. Because I need a second mic for that setup right now. See how they are, yeah. I guess that makes sense. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That's what I'm getting at. It's just about getting kids in the pool. You can be any age, right? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, you're right. All right, so I believe that we have a special matchup. Let me switch back over here to this other camera. Close that. I'm going to do a little camera work here for a quick second. All right, so I'm back. Hang on a second here. Whew, running out of breath, man. trying to run around to catch up with everything and everyone and all of it. But all right, so I am back. We're gonna stop the stream, I guess, and we're gonna come back with semifinal and the final, and then the championship match. That's the way we're gonna do it. We're also gonna have a little special matchup between a young little fella and an experienced player. They're playing in the A-side final, and that's going to be coming up soon. That's for another tournament that's going on. It's a 550 and under tournament that they have going on. But this the young kid, he's only like 9-10 years old, and he's in the A-side final, man. So we're going to get a chance to watch this young up-and-coming player on the stream and see how he does. Yeah, so for now, I'm going to have to stop the stream and come back. I know you guys were hoping to watch some more right away, but it'll be a few minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and we're going to come back with a fresh matchup for you guys. I got to update the challenge bracket for these guys as well, so we'll do that. What else do I have? That's it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you guys haven't yet, you guys can go check it out, Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba. And make sure you hit that notification button or the bell, and then you're going to get notified every time that I go live, and you're not going to miss any of the action. Usually I'm pretty good about, doing my commentary and being focused on the work. Today's been a little bit crazy, it's just the way it started, man. Derek Quincy's at the table right now. He's warming up for his semifinal match. We're going to come back with his matchup. He's playing the winner of Mike Delgado and Earl Cameron. So whoever wins that match, and they're pretty deep in their match, that'll be the A-side semifinal match that we're going to have next. So I'll be back with an A-side semifinal, maybe some of the second A-side semifinal, and then I guess that's only A-side. There's no other side of single elimination. Then we'll have the championship match. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream. If you guys haven't gone to jamupapparel.com to check out what they have in stock, they have some fresh gear coming out all the time. I don't have I gotta get the new picture of the new products that they just released, but they released some new products just now. Go check them out at jamupapparel.com. And if there's anything there that you're looking for, that you want to ask about, maybe even put in an order already and you're trying to figure out where your order is at, you can message me, Rod at jamupapparel.com. I can help you out with that. Just let me know how I can help you out, and I'll do my best to take care of you. All right? And if you want to contact me to come out and cover your event, cslmanitoba@gmail.com. Same thing if you want to support my work, with a little bit of donations here and there, cslmanitoba@gmail.com is how you do it, whether it's PayPal or e-transfer. Anyways, that's going to be it, and we'll check out the last highlight because, I always do. A great reply from Sean. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll do the tournament update after. Those of you guys that are watching, you can hit the link that's here on the post of the Facebook stream, and then you can follow the challenge bracket from there if you want to kind of see where we're at. But Johnny Baptiste just won his match against Joey Bulio, so he's going to the semifinal. He's playing against Sean Monkman next, so that's going to be a great matchup too. But we had both those guys on the TV table already. We haven't had anybody from the top of the bracket yet, so Derek Quincy is warming up right now. He's going to be our TV table matchup against either Mike Delgado or Earl Cameron. That's going to be the next TV table matchup that I come back with. The pool wisdom, the more you set in practice, the less you'll bleed in battle. Get to those tables to become the champion within. You can't do it until you get out there and put in the time to work on it. And it starts with you, honestly. You got to commit small, Maybe you don't have all the time to put in 3 to 4 hours a day, so just put in 2 hours a day, Do it twice a week. That's all it takes, just a little bit of effort. But the more you get better at the table, the more effort you're going to want to put, you're going to want to put in, and the sooner you're going to become the champion within, which is what I'm looking forward to. And I'll be back with a fresh stream, guys. My name is Rod Arriagada. If you guys want to follow me or add me on Facebook, you can. If you want to message me to come out to your town, you can message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. And it'll be a true pleasure to come out there and help you guys out for your event, to cover your event. CUESPORTS Live is where we're at. If you guys haven't checked us out on Facebook, make sure you guys follow or like our Facebook page. You'll get notified whenever we go live. They have a CUESPORTS Live YouTube channel, but I also have mine, which is under Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba. And find that one. Make sure you subscribe to that channel. And anything that I do, whatever I stream, is always going to go on there. No matter where I go, is going to stream on there. So it'll be a good chance for you guys to watch everything that I stream. That's going to be it for now, though. I'll be back in a little bit, guys, with the East Side semifinals and a special match from the 550 and under. Don't go too far, but you got enough time to go for a smoke and get something to eat if you want. I'll be right here. See you guys in a bit. Cheers.